Good morning, everyone. I thought I would do a inner star card pull for everybody, but primarily for the reason to show you how to use a card deck to get inspiration, ideas, or perhaps even guidance on making a change or a next step. So the first thing to do obviously is to choose your card deck. And then secondly is to get really grounded and clear as you're shuffling your deck on the question that you want to ask. So given that I'm doing a group healing on Monday, of next week, today is Thursday, my intention is for calm and clarity for that healing. So I'm going to ask this deck, I'm going to set the intention that I would like a card for everyone that has booked into that group. What do they most need to know around feeling calm and clear throughout the eclipses in the next 2 weeks? Okay. So as I'm shuffling, I'm thinking about that intention. So I'm not letting my mind wander. I'm taking a deep breath. So I'm grounding into the present moment, not scattering my thoughts. Okay, and then the way I like to do it is to drop my deck. Oh, there you go. And usually where the deck will split will be a card. There are so many ways to choose your card, but this is one of the ways. Okay, and this card actually flipped out as I split the deck. So the card itself says Source New Fuel, which is so interesting. Okay, so immediately, before I've even gone to even look at the image or read the book, that to me says find another energy source. So this could be around food, if we're using food for fuel, like sugary foods, coffees, stimulants, etc. It could mean if we are perhaps looking at external sources for ideas and inspiration on our business or life, or looking at influences. It could mean so many things. So the next thing you could do is, so I guess in relation to the healing, because that was the question that I asked for the calm and clear healing, is in order for us to feel calm and clear, we need to source new fuel. We need to find where our source is, and given that there's stars going all the way up, this tells me that we need to connect to the divine or to our higher self in order for that sense of fuel. So inspiration, ideas, energy, we need to seek the guidance there. We need to go within rather than externally. So you could look at the image and see what does that, is there something that jumps out at you in that image? Is there something that you, like you can see the stars and think, okay, what does the stars represent? Because now we're tapping into the subconscious here. We're tapping into the soul. Images are the language of the soul, images and symbols. You could look at the shape. It looks like a flame. It looks like fire. You've got the triangle at the bottom, which can be grounding. Often I use the Merkaba, the double-sided pyramids for grounding and protection. So that to me almost indicates grounding. And as we go up, we need to stay grounded in the physical, but we also need to be connected to our higher self. Okay, so I'm now going to go to the guidebook, and you could even sit and journal about this, because straight away that insight about source new fuel, I already knew. I'm drinking a coffee as I'm doing this, so I'm thinking probably I need to stop drinking coffee for a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the actual card in the book and see what it says. Okay, our natural state in life is meant to be that of feeling energized, vital, excited, and passionate. If that isn't happening, start with just one thing that makes you feel this way, even for a moment. Then add more of it, often. Slowly, as you discover more things you love, your life will be filled with this fire energy. So that gives me validation that was part of what the card was telling me. And each day becomes more of an exciting adventure. Okay, and the affirmation is, I embody an endless supply of passion, creativity, energy, and I see each day as a new and positive adventure. So this can mean whatever it means to you. If you're feeling like lack of inspiration, lack of desire, like kind of, like I'm just not sure what to do anymore, I'm just confused, I've had enough, all the things I'm doing aren't working, this card would indicate it. Indicate that, okay, you need to find something else that sparks that joy. So what we could then do is pick a clarifying card if we wanted more information. Then that would make the reading a little bit more, like I could say, I'm going to make this really quick because it's already 5 minutes. But let's say I shuffle again and I say, can I just have more information on, is there something specific that I can take action on? So now I'm asking for an action around sourcing new fuel. So if I were to source new fuel, can I get some guidance on perhaps what this means for me? And I could pick another card deck. I don't have to stick to this card deck. Okay, so back to the intention of wanting the guidance. Be enchanted. Okay, so straight away this says to me is to come at it from the inner child. So the inner child is, if you know, children are always filled with joy and that vitalness for living. They're curious, they're, any little thing excites them. They're not stuck in all the past crap, basically. They're not stuck in the story like most adults are. So straight away that says to me, like, get curious. Okay, what excites you? Pick something that brings you joy. Like, is it dancing? Is it painting? Is it, going to an art gallery, a museum, a clay class, something that perhaps as a child you love to do, because that will literally just spark and invigorate that inner child inside us all to feel like, oh, okay, we're doing something exciting. Immediately your vibration lifts and you feel more joy around that. So with these two cards, it's given me something to do. So, it's given me a roadmap for today. So it's telling me to find a new way to feel that inspired action. And one of the ways is to do something that I would have done perhaps and enjoyed as a child. So I'm actually going to put these aside for our group healing next week, because these are going to be relevant as things to work on. So I hope you found this informative, and feel free to leave me a comment below.